Hey guys, welcome back to my trading tapes. Today is November 12th, Sunday, November 12th, 2023. It's currently 11, or it's about to be 11 at night. It's about to be 11 at night tonight, um, here in Texas. So I decided to take a trade on Nikki 225. Earlier today, I want to say about 3 hours ago, I went short on this trade. I saw this break of structure here, this yellow line, ran up, and it failed to make a higher low. So it broke that structure, retested the break of structure, and so I took a short opportunity here on the 15-minute chart, um, after it broke this bearish candle, as you can see. And I'm shorting all the way down to the 4-hour swing point here, because it might retest and go up, or it might just break through and just continue shorting down, right? But the reason I took this trade, which, mind you, I feel like I got a little lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm like this guru who knows everything, right? But I feel like I did get lucky. Um, However, here was the reason why I took the trade. I noticed that the weekly has this range. Um, if you can tell, like this is a range over here too, just ranging the whole time, right? So Japan tends to range a lot, in my opinion. So I had this range, right? When I first did my analysis a few weeks back, it had this break of structure here, or I thought it was a break of structure because it had peaked out, or the point of structure, this higher low. And so this was a lower low, right? So I thought it was a break of structure. And then from here, it rejected that zone, and I continued to push back up, but it didn't break the lower high. It didn't break it. It just stayed equal. So I thought, okay, well, it was just retesting a bank zone. So came back, retested this supply zone, and then it went short again. So I thought, okay, well, it's going to create a lower low, right? It's going to come all the way back down to the monthly bullish zone. I thought it was going to come and retest this zone here and then continue going up, but it didn't come all the way down. For some reason, this got bought up within this week or last 2 weeks, and it got to this zone. Last week, it's hovering. It stayed hovering in this zone. So 2 weeks ago, got bought up. This last week stayed ranging, right? And now this week it's shorting. Basically, it's selling off. So I'm thinking this is actually going to continue going down all the way back down to this green zone, or if not, all the way down to the monthly um, bullish zone, where it would then get bought up again for the bullish run. But that's the reason why I went short on this, because I felt like this was ranging and it's actually just pulling back on a higher time frame to go long later. Not right now, obviously. And that's basically it. And so earlier I was kind of like afraid that it was going to retest this area here and then continue going up, but it didn't. Um, it gave me this little doji, right? So like I was like, okay, well maybe it will, but it didn't. And I'm glad that I just kind of like stuck with it and didn't move my stop loss or anything. So it's playing out nicely. There's several zones that I'm worried about. There's this zone here. There's this zone here. And then there's this zone down here. Right. So like these are the three zones that I'm kind of worried about. I'm not I just don't want it to bounce off and then not hit my take profit. That's what I'm afraid of. This is a zone I wanted to get down to this point so that I could take profits, um, and then continue trading for the rest of the week. My goal for the week is to get to $400. If I can make more than that, then great. But I want to hit 400 because after that, then I'll be risking $100 per trade, which then would make $300 profit every single trade I take. I'm at a 2 to 1, technically speaking, because I'm risking $25 and I'm at $55. I'm at a 2 to 1 risk or risk to reward right now in profit. It is rejecting the zone, which was one of the things that I was kind of worried about. Um, I think I might close it just because I really don't. I don't know about holding it the whole time. So that's the whole thing. I think I might close it and just wait for another opportunity to take a trade. Possibly tomorrow morning for New York session. So I think we'll conclude this trade a win. Taking my profits at $54 for now. Because it is rejecting the zone. I just don't feel like gambling right now. So we ended the day at 160, which is good. As you saw, we took basically this was a short intraday trade. Um, Played out to our favor. Did a 2 to 1 risk, so it's good. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Right now it's 8:17, Monday, November 13th. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how it turned out. The zone that we closed it in was here. So you see this red line? This is where I closed it at this point. And then after we closed it, it basically retraced, continued to try to push up. Right now, it's showing a little bit of a reversal, but it's really not. There's not a lot of power behind it. So, New York session opens in about 15 minutes, about maybe 10 minutes, if you want to round off. So I'm gonna do an analysis, and then I'll get back to you guys. So after doing my analysis, it looks like the only chart that is bearish is the weekly chart, but the rest of them are bullish. So I'm kind of a little bit concerned if I go short again. The chances are that it might just push against me. So I don't want to take that risk, considering that we had a win last night. I think that the better choice right now would be just to sit back, just maybe just analyze the charts, but as far as taking trades today, I don't think I'm going to take any more trades for the day. Just call it a win, and yeah, take another trade tomorrow if it presents itself. But yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. If you like what you see, if you want to follow this $100 challenge to whatever amount I get to, I'm hoping to get to 1 million. That's the goal, but it's going to be a long journey. If you'd like to follow this journey, go ahead and click subscribe, click that notification button so that you can see how far we get. And yeah, see you tomorrow.